Hello everyone and welcome back to my Modern Warfare 3 weapon guide series. This time round we're going to take a look at the Type 95, which is dubbed one of the most overpowered weapons in the game, so I thought I might as well get this review out of the way before I get hung, drawn and quartered and burnt at the stake for using it later on in the game's life cycle. It's hated enough nowadays, so I can only imagine what sort of hate you'll get in the future if you're using this weapon. Although saying that, at the time of recording this, the news was just released from Robert Bowling 402 on Twitter that the Type 95, including some of the weapons, were being adjusted. This particular guide is according to the stats before any adjustments to the Type 95, so a pre-patch review of the Type 95 if you're watching this guide anytime in the future. So in real life, the Type 95 is known as the Norinco QBZ-95, which is a Chinese assault rifle, obviously used by the armed forces of the People's Republic of China, the Chinese police and the Chinese law enforcement. So as you can see from the images, it's a bullpup configuration in that the magazine is behind the main grip, and a unique little design feature of the Type 95 or the QBZ-95 is that kind of built-in front grip in with the trigger guard. So in Modern Warfare 3 it's obviously in the assault rifle category, and you can get a hold of this thing in the mid levels at level 32. So first up, let's take a look at some general features of the Type 95 in Modern Warfare 3. So first up, the damage figures are pretty high at 55-20, that's 55 up close, dropping off quite dramatically to 20 at long range. This allows for a 2-shot kill at close, dropping off to a 5-shot kill at long range. The long range figure with the head multiplier will allow for a 4-shot kill if you manage to get a headshot in there. As you can see by the spread diagram, the recoil is virtually non-existent. Being a 3-round burst weapon keeps the recoil in check and allows those shots to keep on hitting the target, which makes the weapon pinpoint accurate. And finally, the iron sights of the weapon are pretty usable. That rear aperture is nice and slim, so it doesn't take up too much screen real estate, and the front pin is pretty easy to use. It's not like some of the other weapons which have multiple blocks of metal around the front pin which can obscure your vision. So this is definitely a weapon you can use without any type of optic. So moving on to some more detailed stats of the Type 95, the fire mode is 3-round burst. The aiming speed is the standard 0.30 seconds for the assault rifles. One of the outstanding features of the Type 95 is its rate of fire at 1000 rounds per minute. That's the highest figure from the assault rifle category, on par with the FAD. One of the downfalls of the Type 95 is its slow reload time at 2.76 seconds, one of the slowest reloading times in the assault rifle category. And to finish off the stats, the magazine size is the usual 30 rounds. So like I mentioned at the start, the Type 95 is often dubbed overpowered and is hated upon by many members of the community. And looking at these stats, it's no wonder why it performs so well and kind of outshines the other weapons. The main figure that makes this weapon so great is that 55 damage figure up close, which allows for a 2-shot kill. So being a 3-round burst weapon, you don't even need all the bullets from your first shot to hit your target in order to get a 1-shot kill. Combine that with the low recoil and that low spread, means it maintains that deadliness up to the medium ranges. Then the only real downside is you need between 4 and 5 shots to kill at long range, which is essentially 2 bursts. So if you consider that 2 shots to kill and a rate of fire of 1000 rounds per minute, it really does show how competitive this weapon can be at close quarters. Usually you wouldn't consider a 3-round burst weapon for close quarters combat. You'd think the SMGs or the shotguns would be the best choice. But 1000 rounds per minute, 3-round burst, only needing 2 shots. You can get those 2 shots to hit your target, just hip firing within a split second, which will take your enemies out faster than most of the SMGs without rapid fire. You can even enhance that even more with steady aim to tighten up that hip fire spread, more likelihood of those shots hitting your target, and the steady aim pro variant giving you a faster recovery from sprinting, which makes this weapon a real run and gun tool. So at the time of recording this, it's already been confirmed that the Type 95 is going to get some adjustments. Those adjustments probably will have dropped by the time this video goes live, so I'll kind of give my predictions on what those might have been, and we can see down in the comments whether I was right. So my prediction's got to go with a lower damage figure for that close range damage. Probably between 35 and 40. I think that would maintain a 3-shot kill, so that's still a one-shot burst. That's if you get all 3 shots on target. So I think that would probably balance the weapon just enough so you're not getting those 1-shot kills all the time, because you've always got that chance of the third shot or the second and third shot straying off target and missing the bad guy. So let's finish off this guide with my recommendations for attachments for the Type 95. First up, the best attachment by far has got to be rapid fire. In previous titles we probably wouldn't even dream of seeing rapid fire on an assault rifle, but in Modern Warfare 3 the 3-round burst weapons get to have the rapid fire attachment, which increases that rate of fire. With the Type 95 already having 1000 rounds per minute fire rate plus a very low recoil, the rapid fire attachment really makes it much more deadly. We've already mentioned that you can take out a person in one burst. It's just spraying from the hip in a split second, so you can increase that even more with the help of rapid fire. A common misconception is that the rapid fire reduces the time between the bursts, but it doesn't. It actually just, as the name suggests, just increases the rate of fire. The dual attachments proficiency has got to be one of the better choices, which allows you to equip the rapid fire and another attachment of your choice. This might be the red dot sight to give you more precise aiming. We've already seen that those iron sights aren't too bad, but with a 3-round burst weapon you really want to be as accurate as possible. There's nothing like a little red dot sight with a little dot and a window to track and target your enemies. Otherwise, if you're perfectly happy with those iron sights, you might as well go with the silencer for a more stealthy approach. Even though you'll be looking at that 5 shots to kill at closer ranges than you would without it, the benefits of staying off the radar, especially if you equip the assassin perk, can really make a very powerful class overall. So that's my guide to the Type 95 in Modern Warfare 3. If you enjoyed it or learned anything new, please consider dropping me a thumbs up on this episode to help share it with others and get my videos a little bit more widespread exposure. If you enjoyed my videos, don't forget you can now pin me on your YouTube homepage so you don't miss an upload. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want to chat about anything Modern Warfare 3 related and get any little insights into which weapon guides and which class setup videos are coming next. If this is the first video of mine you've seen, be sure to subscribe to stick around for all my upcoming guide videos. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you all later.